versatile in that we can cope with whatever the opposition throws at us, or at least we've got plans to do that.
Good. Now, is there any particular person on the team that you'd like to point out as looking outstanding at the moment?
No, not really, because our philosophy tends to be a team philosophy. And of course, with key players, but even those players always recognise the hard work that's done by the backcourt players or the defensive work, and they themselves embrace the team philosophy.
And you're going for the impressive treble tonight. Good luck, Betty.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing it. We'll go over to our commentators now.
Yes, thank you, Estelle. An excellent match and prospect today. We'll have a look at the team lineups coming up shortly here. We'll start with Betty Cadona's team, the Sheffield Hatters, who are littered with England international players, 4 in total. And one player in particular we want to look at today, John Collins, who's with me, is number 8, Chris Castle.
Yes, indeed. I think I would disagree with Betty. I think everything with Sheffield revolves around Chris. She's a tremendous player. She dominates the centre. She's their leading scorer and a superb rebounder. Thames Valley have got to stop Chris Castle.
Right. And now we'll take a look at the Thames Valley team lineup. Again, a number of England internationals, and their captain, Carol Paris, is one player we want to look out for.
Yesterday, and Carol Paris, the England captain, the number 10, she's the one who's the knee-jerk reaction of Thames Valley. She makes things happen. She's the leading scorer, but her defensive effort is also key to Thames Valley's efforts on the court.
Okay, thank you very much, John. We'll stay with us. We'll be right back with the tip right after this break.
You're watching Sky Sports. Friday at 9 on Sky 1.
Hello and welcome back to Wembley Arena, where we have the championships of 1994 Budweiser Championships between the Avesta Sheffield Hatters and the Thames Valley Tigerettes. As we say, an excellent match and prospect today. Sheffield, last year's championship winners and this year's Cup and League champions, against Thames Valley, a team, again, who has a lot of success throughout their club history. And Tracy Killingley, right from the start, drive to the basket, 2 points.
It's quite interesting that Tracy started herself during the course of the season. She's quite often preferred to spend the first few minutes as captain coach on the bench, but she started herself today.
Sheffield, of course.
And Sheffield right back at it. Number 15, Lorraine Ellis, one of 2 daughters of Coach Betty Cadona out there tonight for Sheffield. Driving to the basket. Foul called, though, against Thames Valley, and it'll be Sheffield ball on the sideline.
It's Lorraine Ellis inbounding.
There's number 9.
Castle short on the shots. Number 12.
You just see the power of Chris Castle inside, yeah.
Here we go. Tracy Killingley.
And as you say, John, the Thames Valley looking to up the tempo here, run the ball down against Sheffield.
Yes, they will. And they'll also change defenses, Dan. They won't stick in any one defense. They'll up tempo the game and change defenses.
And there's another 2 from Louise Josie, taking the Thames Valley tally to 4. Inside to Chris Castle. Almost too easy, John.
Well, yes, she pinned the player, Lynn Boenke, former England international, and that made it easy for her.
Thames Valley right back at the attack. Foul that time. Looks like on number 15, Lorraine Ellis. Yes, it is. Number 15. John, we talk about this Sheffield team, last year's champions, this year league and cup winners. How do they compare to last year's side?
Well, the only difference really is number 14, Carrie Bowen, the American, which would seem to strengthen them. So basically, it's the same team that won the title last year, plus Carrie Bowen.
Right, so it should be an improved outfit.
Yeah, I think one of the problems they're going to have is Vanessa Ellis, their point guard, wearing number 13. She, in fact, injured herself in the Four Countries tournament last week, and I know she's carrying that ankle injury quite badly, and that could be a key factor.
Right, another call here by the referee. Looks like could be a foul off the ball. Foul number 13 against Thames Valley, Julie Richardson.
Let's go, Jules.
So it'll give the ball to Sheffield. 4-2 to Thames Valley. Lorraine Ellis with the basketball on the attack. Inside to Chris Castle. There's Vanessa Ellis on a missed shot. 13 for Thames Valley. Julie Richardson with the rebound. To Lynn Branke. Cross floor, good ball movement from the Thames Valley team. Shot by Tracy Killingley, miss. Rebound to Sheffield. And Lorraine Ellis on the attack again. Trying to hit Chris Castle under the basket there with a quick shot. Turnover though, Thames Valley basketball.
That really was quite surprising for Sheffield. Usually they're very slow to start with, and they just are very methodical the way they advance the ball up the floor. That was pretty quick for them.
Yes, and here we go. Both teams playing a man-to-man defense, where each player is responsible for marking another player on the other team. Again, excellent ball movement from both teams. Oh, long shot.
That's Lorraine Ellis, just what she did last year. You leave her and she can shoot the eyes out.
And that was well past the three-point line, John. That was at least about 23 feet, that one.
A lot of people say that women can't shoot the big basketball, and that just proves that they're wrong, I'm afraid.
Right, now that takes the score to 5-4 to Sheffield. They took the lead on that last three-pointer. And another turnover here from Thames Valley, giving the ball back to Sheffield. Here we go. Now we see Thames Valley have changed to a zone defense here, 2-3 zone. Shot from Ann Jamieson. Thames Valley with the rebound to Carol Paris on the sideline. Now, John, you've worked with a number of these players, both at club level as well as national team level.
Yes, indeed. No less than 4 of the Thames Valley players have played for my club, Northampton, and many of them have played in my England teams. And I can assure you they are very, very fine players who've worked very, very hard at their game over the last few years.
And how has the national team game progressed over the last couple of years, John?
It's going very, very well. I know that Coach Mark Clark is very pleased with the current players. They're going out to the Commonwealth Championships, and they certainly hope to do well in that. They've recently, just last weekend, have won the 4 countries tournament, so that's an indication of just how good they are.
Right, here we have Tracy Killingley, the coach of the Thames Valley team, on the free throw line for 2 shots. Fouled in the act of shooting at last offense. Misses the first, has a chance to tie the game up at 5-all if she puts this one in. She misses, rebound to Lorraine Ellis, and Sheffield on the attack. There's Vanessa Ellis. Her sister Lorraine Ellis.
Interesting matchup inside. Lynn Boenke, the former England international, matching up against Chris Castle, and then, switching up to Killingley.
Yeah, good defense that time from Thames Valley, creating that turnover. Lynn Boenke with the ball now. He just loses the handle and turns it over to Sheffield again.
In fact, last year in the league, in the season that's just finished, Thames Valley led the league in turnovers. They put a lot of pressure on people, and that they get a lot from their defense.
They look very aggressive there defensively, John. They're out attacking the ball, which you don't often see at any level in this game.
That's right. Although they were in the zone then, they were putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
It looks like we have a poke in the eye here. One of the Sheffield players look like they could be hurt. Thames Valley on the attack, though. Shot from Louise Josie, miss. Rebound to Vanessa Ellis. To Ann Jamieson, who misses. Gets her own rebound. And call for traveling.
I think Ann Jamieson just typifies the sort of Sheffield player. She's a real gutsy player, Scottish international. And I know that in the cup final, when Northampton put a lot of pressure on Chris Castle, she really did pick up the bits and pieces, and she's a real all-court sort of player.
Well, the Sheffield team have a number of international players, John, and a good mixture of youth as well as experienced players out there.
They have indeed.
Shot from the outside. Miss, rebound Chris Castle. To Vanessa Ellis. To sister Lorraine. Good ball movement again by Sheffield. And Jamieson. Back to Vanessa Ellis across to Lorraine. Long 3. Off of Chris Castle that time. Gives the ball back to Thames Valley. Score still 5-4 in favor of Sheffield Hatters.
5-4.
5 minutes gone in the game.
5 minutes played.
Both teams looking for the three-point shot. Louise Josie has already launched 4 of them.
Yeah, they're not afraid to shoot the ball, which is good to see,
Certainly not.
especially in the championship final. A lot of time the teams come out very tight. There's Carol Paris with a long three-point effort. Rebound, Chris Castle, making use of her height advantage in there.
Of course, the only person out there who hasn't played at Wembley will be Carrie Bowen. They've all had experience of playing at Wembley.
Here comes Julie Richardson.
Good defense again from the Thames Valley team. Boinky, this is inside.
Rebound taken by.
Rebound to Sheffield. Again on the attack, and they're pushing the ball up pretty quickly there. Oh, nice pass.
I really don't think that Thames Valley can have expected them to run the break quite as well as they're running. They're not noted as being a fast break team, Sheffield, but they did that very effectively there.
Well, they got some very smart players out there and taking advantage of these lapses defensively. Here we go, good hustle and defense from Sheffield. Vanessa Ellis causing a tie-up there.
Tying up Tracy Killingly.
And here we have a look at that long pass again from Vanessa Ellis to Chris Castle.
Just going straight down the middle of the floor. Almost looked like the Lakers there.
Tracy Killingly and Vanessa Ellis.
Right, and jumping here will be Tracy Killingly.
Tracy gets it.
Vanessa Ellis, Sheffield with possession. And again, running that ball up quickly to 14. Carrie Bowen, their American player. Easy 2.
She's been suffering from a viral infection over the last week, and I think there was a doubt about her playing. So they got 1 or 2 players on the Sheffield side playing sick, but she certainly got up the floor pretty quick then.
Yes, and as you say, Sheffield change of game plan there, looking to run the ball up. As you say, normally walk it up. And you have a look at the last 2 points from Sheffield.
On both sides. Lorraine Ellis comes out.
An excellent shot from Carrie Bowen, the young lady from Pennsylvania. We see Ruth Smith coming into the game wearing number 7 when we can pick her up for Thames Valley. She's their tallest player, recruited midway through the season from Northampton. There she is, and she's got the height that Thames Valley have so badly lacked over the past year.
Right, and as you see, Thames Valley staying in this 2-3 zone to discount that advantage that Sheffield have in the height.
Big rebound from Ruth Smith, straight away into the action.
Thames Valley trying to run the ball up themselves. Shot inside. Ruth Smith immediately makes her presence felt out there.
She was very disappointed last year. She played with a very, very bad ankle and was so upset not to take much part in the second half of the game. Another interesting player on the board there, Helen Sharp, probably one of the best athletes on the court. She's another England international and an extremely fine player. She'll get down the floor quickly for Sheffield.
Again, nice play there from Thames Valley, running the ball up the floor. Carol Parison to Ruth Smith, who gets up and down the floor very well out there. Rebounding at the defensive end and shooting the layup at the other, was fouled on the shot. So she'll have 2 free throws here.
On the line is Ruth Smith, 2 shots.
There's Ann Jamieson, who fouled Ruth Smith on that last effort. Good first shot from Ruth Smith. 9-7 to Sheffield. 7.5 minutes into the game. 2 good free throws there from Ruth Smith. Takes the score line to 9-8 in favor of Sheffield.
12.5 left, first half, 1994 Women's Division 1 Championship Final here at Wembley. Make some noise, Wembley!
Good ball movement from the Sheffield team. Oh, caused another turnover. Tracy Killingly with the ball. Takes it all the way to the basket and scores it. Excellent drive from Tracy Killingly. Basket good. And a foul on the play.
Helen Sharp, 3-point play opportunity for Tracy.
Really just Tracy Killingly picking up, and she's going coast to coast. She just set her sights on the basket and said, "You are not going to stop me this time."
And it looks like it was 13, Vanessa Ellis, getting it away and picking up the foul. And she converts on that free throw and takes the Thames Valley into the lead now, 11-9. Almost 8 minutes gone in the game.
Now you can see Thames Valley switching up to that man for man.
Yeah, keeping Sheffield on their toes out there. And it doesn't look like Sheffield have they've been taken out of their rhythm a bit there, John,
yes,
offensively.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Switch on the Hatters side. Welcome
Substitutions here for Sheffield.
The girl coming in there, number 9, you can see, Catherine Thomas. She suffered from a broken ankle. She missed quite a lot of the season, but she's obviously going to add a little bit more height to the Sheffield front line.
Catherine Thomas immediately into the action.
Yes, and here we have number 12, Helen Sharp, another England international.
Helen Sharp.
Sheffield with the ball. Vanessa Ellis, who takes it to the basket. Misses on her attempt. Ruth Smith with the rebound.
Another big rebound for Ruth.
And we have Louise Seide out here for Thames Valley. Excellent quick point guard, number 4.
Yeah, one of the really tragic story with Louise. Picked for her first England international against Bulgaria, injured herself in the warm-up and didn't play in the game. So she's looking forward to another England cap very soon. But as you say, Dan, very, very quick down the floor.
Right, they went last time down for Thames Valley turnover. Ball going out of bounds, giving it to Sheffield.
Sheffield running this very favourite player there. They set up in a 1-4 and then run cutters off it. And I mean, everybody in the league knows what they're doing, but they still do it so effectively.
Great block that time from Ruth Smith on that shot attempt.
Well, we're standing there, we look at this offense they set up with 2 big players up on the elbows, up at the top of the keyway, and the 2 forwards on the side. That 1-4 offense to stretch the defense.
Thames Valley not letting them get that ball inside that time. Sheffield end up with it. Another 30 seconds on the shot clock to getting back possession. Shot there, air ball. Though on that rebound, I think we're going to have a foul called on Carol Paris.
Foul is on Carol Paris. Foul number 1.
Because you lost it, Carol.
So Sheffield will retain possession with the sideline out of bounds.
Chris Castle always causing problems inside. If you play her tight, she'll pin and move inside with the ball. If you play her loose, she'll just rebound you out of the game.
Yes, the 2 substitutions here for Thames Valley. Lynn Bwanke and Julie Richardson back on floor.
Julie Richardson back in.
Again, good hustling on the defensive end here for Thames Valley.
Tracy Killingley doesn't have a long bench, but she uses them very smartly. She rotates players very, very well.
Yeah, we've had quite a few substitutions from both teams so far, so both coaches like to use their players.
See the way Lynn Bwanke came right off that back line of the zone to put pressure on. They match up in that zone very, very well. Get out to players.
At that time, they left Lorraine Ellis free. I don't think they're going to be doing that very often tonight.
Well, everyone knows the dangers of doing that.
But again, the ball back to Thames Valley now after that last missed shot from Lorraine Ellis. Sheffield staying in their man-to-man defense. Ruth Smith taking it 1-on-1 to the basket. Sheffield with the rebound, long pass. Just out of reach from Helen Sharp.
But she got down the floor so quickly, Dan, so quickly.
11-9 to Thames Valley. Just going on 10 minutes gone here in the first half.
In the major championship final was here 2 years ago.
Thames Valley, good ball moved inside to Ruth Smith. Nice play from Thames Valley. Ruth Smith, Lynn Bwanke into Ruth Smith. And we have a timeout called by the Sheffield Hatters. And we'll be right back with the action after this break.
You're watching Sky Sports.
Wednesday, Sky Sports doubles the chances of winning with 2 of the best race meetings on the winning post. Now follow the form of future stars and witness fortunes unfolding. The Sport of Kings live from Uttoxeter and Wetherby on the winning post. Wednesday at 7, exclusive to Sky Sports.
The essence of man, the right man.
Number 4 there is
Fabrizio Provano on a Ducati for the first time. He's had a very good start to his year. Oh, and Scott Russell with the whole plot on the move into the S's as he went past Provano. And that thing is wheeling everywhere out of slowish corners. Here's the man, Troy Corser. He came straight out of the garage onto a track he'd never seen before, and early on in the session he was the fastest man out there. I wonder if Barry taught him those exercises. Yeah, Troy riding the Fast by Ferracci Ducati, the bike he's riding full-time this year in America. Number 8, Terry Reimer, Scott Russell's teammate this year. Tell, after a couple of very lean years trying to run his own privateer team with YZFs, has taken a very useful ride indeed. He's looking lean, he's looking mean. He won Le Mans a couple of weeks ago. He's much more like the Terry we saw a few years ago when he first burst on the scene. Here's James Whittam, the man who is new to international racing this year as a full-time racer, wearing his old number 69, the number he used to use on the Suzuki and British Championship. He's taken that into Superbike as well. And it's the aggressive, neck out, everything off the bike style of James Whittam. And James made a very, very good entry to World Superbike racing, full-time on a Ducati, 5th in not in qualifying, in the untimed practice, I remind you, untimed practice. What it gives us is a clue to how Monday will go, how the year will go maybe, whether this man can retain his title, but it does not count for the grid on Monday. Now watch this. Oh, a little bit of a push and shove there. Now, Foggy in front, Russell behind. Scott has to cut it tight. Not dreadfully impressed. We saw a gesture somewhat like that from Carl last year in Portugal.
Oh, to travel.
Oh, yeah, me too. You ever been to Hoover Dam?
No, I missed that one. We prefer Deauville.
Deauville?
France. Daddy played in the Gold Cup there this summer. Then, of course, we went to Ascot.
Oh, what country is that in?
England. What do you say that we take a little breather?
Seems to be going very well, Willingham.
Yes. We've been setting a torrid pace in there. I hope the rest of our life isn't as wild.
Yes, well, now that we've gotten to know each other, our representatives can get together in the morning to work out a schedule for our courtship. I have a few travel commitments that have to be worked around.
I've been meaning to talk to you about this. Don't you think we should develop some special feelings for each other first?
It would be a charming bonus, but I hardly think it's necessary. We're royals. We marry for the position. If I wanted to marry for love, I would have married Gunayan back in Piniki.
But do you really want to marry me?
Well, I must admit you'll require a bit more work than I'd hoped. You are unsophisticated, ignorant, and totally lacking in social grace. But I console myself with the fact that you have nice buttocks.
Beg your pardon?
As you were dancing, I drowned the memory of your behavior at dinner with a vision of you bending me over the Queen Anne desk in the white drawing room.
Wouldn't that be a little uncomfortable with all those pens sticking up?
Yes, or best of all, you could strap me to the throne with strings of pearl.
I don't know, the servants might see us.
I would hope so.
Ah, there you two are. Come, Anna. You haven't danced with your father.
Coming, father.
How's it going, Your Majesty?
Great. We have nothing in common, and she's got a voice like a tuba. If she had her way, we'd smooch on a bed of nails on national television. But at least the party stinks. I don't know. I got to do something to liven things up. Time for some of that American flamboyance.
Your Majesty,
I got a little number I'd like to do for the guests. You guys got a piano?
No, but we've got a harpsichord over there.
Good enough. Now let's go over the changes. You guys ready?
We'll do the best we can, Your Majesty.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all to the ball again. Is everybody having a good time? Well, as you may have read, I love music. And since this is the biggest audience I've ever had, I'd like to play something for you tonight. Maybe pick up the tempo a little, get things rolling. This is a sweet Little Richard Penniman tune. A little rusty. There you go. Help me out here. Thanks. Coat was cramping my style.
Bruce Smith setting up the screen to free Louise Josie.
And it's a 10-point lead for Thames Valley.
Sheffield back on the attack. Oh, unlucky Helen Sharp. It looks like that could be her fifth.
Good defense by the youngster. There's Heather, gets good body position. No doubt about that. And, it's good by Helen Sharp.
Not a very happy player, Helen Sharp. Picks up her fifth foul. So Thames Valley ball now. And that could be an added boost to the Thames Valley team, seeing a player of her experience going off the floor at this stage of the game.
Yes, she gives them momentum up the floor. And also she's very good driving baseline and kicking it out.
Inside, kicks it out to Heather.
And if Henry missed a miss, Ruth Smith going for the rebound over Chris Castle's back, knocks it out of bounds. Gives the ball back to Sheffield, but excellent period here for the Thames Valley team. Up 10 points, 53 to 43. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the second half.
Interesting that this half, Chris Castle has scored just 2 points. The 10 in the first half.
Sorry, John, they've done an excellent job in closing her down. Big rebound there. Tied up by Ruth Smith. And Jackie Clues.
We got substitutions on the Thames Valley
There's the last
side.
shot from Sheffield.
Put your hands together, make some noise. Louise Josie going out with 11 points personal.
Unable to get
Louise Smith playing with
great deal of
Heather
determination. She was a loser here last year. She wants a winner's medal this year, no doubt about it.
So Ruth Smith with the height advantage and takes advantage of it. Controls the tip. Thames Valley basketball. Julie Richardson with it now to Lynn Boenke. Thames Valley with all their big guns out there right now, John.
But isn't it interesting? Louise Josie has just hit 2 threes, and yet Killingly just sits her down and says, I want a different style of play. I want maybe to take my time a little bit more.
There's 2. Lorraine Ellis cuts it to 8-point deficit. 53-45 to Thames Valley. Oh, nice pass inside. Oh, just out of touch from Julie Richardson. Gives the ball back to Sheffield.
And this is when Sheffield are dangerous, Dan. This is when they'll come. This is where their guts and determination, true Sheffield steel.
Yeah, Thames Valley have to be very careful here. Have to take care of the ball when they have it. Look for a good shot. Run that clock down. They don't have to be in any hurry. Vanessa Ellis drawing a foul in that last effort. Here she is driving to the basket. It looks like that was Lynn Boenke picking up the foul, so she'll have 2 free throws here. Only 4 team fouls against Thames Valley so far, so they're not too much danger here getting in the penalty situation. Vanessa making the first and the second. Cuts the lead to 6 points, 53-47 to Thames Valley.
This is about where we were last year. Sheffield were down last year, and yet they pulled it back and won it on the buzzer.
Well, there still is a lot of time left in this game. And there we see the intensity from the Sheffield team. Betty Cadona getting them going, making them pick up that defensive effort, causing another jump ball situation here. Ann Jamieson and Carol Paris. Sheffield end up with possession. So a chance here to cut the deficit even more. And Jamieson again taking it strong to the basket, drawing the foul.
Push.
Foul looks like it could be against Ruth Smith. And that's Ruth's 4th. So Ruth having a strong game here for Thames Valley. Now has 4 fouls. Remember, in basketball, 5 and you're out.
Might mean that if Ruth Smith comes out of the game, they might slot back into a zone, Dan. She's been matching up and doing a really good job against Chris Castle.
Unfortunately there, and Jamieson missed both efforts. So the scoreline remains the same, 53-47 to Thames Valley.
16 fouls against Thames Valley.
And it looks like we have another foul off the ball this time against Thames Valley. Number 7.
I think, in fact, he was against Lynn Boenke. I think he scored against Lynn Boenke. She's been playing some pretty uncompromising defense, and she got in on the offensive act then. She's certainly putting her body about.
It's only Lynn's 2nd foul. Sheffield again have a chance to cut the deficit. This shot there, rebound, Louise Josie to Tracy Killingley. And this is where the Thames Valley have to draw on all that experience, John. They've got that 6-point lead. Try to maintain that lead throughout the rest of the remaining game. 5 minutes, 4:40 to go.
Well, they've certainly done it so far in the playoffs. There's Josie with another long-range 3, but he won't drop. That's what they did against Birmingham and against Northampton in the quarterfinals and semi-finals. As you say, they've got to do it again.
Well, there's the drive from Lorraine Ellis. Misses the shot. Thames Valley end up with the rebound.
I really do feel that they're not getting the ball into Chris Castle as they should be.
No, it looks like it's all coming from the perimeter, drives to the basket, which they've been successful, not in scoring, but drawing fouls. But they haven't been making their free throws. So, long shot from Carol Paris. Long 3, and it's good. Big 3 from Carol Paris.
It's when you hit them that counts.
That's right, and that hurts.
She was under pressure as well, still got the shot away.
And that takes the lead to 9 points. There's a long effort from Vanessa Ellis. Carol Paris all on her own. Gets the 2, takes the lead to 11 points. So Thames Valley finding their feet again, extending the lead up to 11. And here's Sheffield again, driving to the basket. Lynn Boenke doing a great job defensively on Chris Castle. We were saying how...
indeed, yep.
As soon as you mentioned, knocked away there. But John, again, I would say Chris Castle, a little unfortunate. I think there might have been some slapping going on in there on that loose ball.
A lot of reaching, but again, clever play, the way that Boenke switched off and Josie picked up inside, and that was key to the way they contained Chris Castle.
Good team defense. It looks like we have an offensive foul here on Julie Richardson. Yes, he gives the ball back to Thames Valley, or sorry, to Sheffield, and that's Julie Richardson's 4th foul. So for Thames Valley, we have 4 on Ruth Smith, 4 on Julie Richardson. just under 3 minutes to go here in the game. 58-47 to Thames Valley. Drive to the basket. And Jamison misses her effort. And Jamison misses her effort. And ball tied up, so it'll be a jump ball between Chris Castle and looks like Carol Paris here.
Again, good rebound from Chris Castle, but immediately Carol Paris was on hand to pounce on it and tie it up.
Chris Castle taking advantage of her height there, tips it to Jackie Clues, who scores on that tip situation. 58-49 to Thames Valley.
Sheffield coming out a little further now, Dan putting some more pressure on. They've got to force a few turnovers.
That's right, with the clock winding down, John, only just over 2 minutes to go here in the game. Oh, nice pass inside to Julie Richardson.
Great patience from Thames Valley, great patience.
And Sheffield coming right back and turning the ball over, giving the ball back to Thames Valley. They can ill afford to do that. And we've got a timeout to Sheffield. Betty Cadona has to try to get this. The last 2 minutes has to regroup this team. Try to get them to up their game.
Interested to hear what she's got to say.
You've got to drop in and stop the passing to the cup. Listen, you're really 2 minutes. What we do? Chris, stay posted. Right, what I want you to do is try to put the ball to the side, away from Chris, and come over and pick away from her. Try and give it to Chris on the move coming in. But that's only one thing. You keep moving on the perimeter, looking for the picks and the shots. But really, we haven't got a lot in their face. Let's go.
Well, she's Betty Cadona talking about getting Chris Castle free. It seems a little bit late for that now, Dan. They should have been doing that all the way through this second half. No mention of up-court pressure.
Well, and it's also interesting to put all in perspective, John, just to remind everyone how successful a team Sheffield is. League champions, Cup champions, last year Wembley champions, and Thames Valley doing a great job here with an 11-point lead, 2 minutes to go in the game. Championship final. There's Julie Richardson with the ball. Sheffield picking up that defensive pressure, as you mentioned, John. Tracy Killingley to Louise Josie. Thames Valley handling it well, running the clock down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They spread the floor very well. Now should be looking to take the ball to the basket here. Referee McCall with a call. Foul on number 8, it looks like. Chris Castle. And there's Ruth Smith. Excellent game from Ruth Smith. Just been awarded the most valuable player for the game today. Big role in the game.
11 points and a number of rebounds and some very, very, very tough defense. Certainly make up for a disappointment of losing last year, when she played with Northampton, and she was injured in the second half. So very well deserved, Ruth Smith.
Yes, and here we see a deep defensive pressure there. Chris Castle with the offensive rebound. Haven't seen that happen for a long time in this game, John.
About the best pass she's had all half. That was off the iron.
So it's 60-51 to Thames Valley. Tracy Kennedy taking it to the basket. Missed the shot. Sheffield with a rebound. They've got to come down quickly. Try to get a quick shot. There it is, Ann Jamison with a miss. And Jamison with a second effort there. Fouled on that occasion, so she'll have 2 free throws here. 9 points, a long ways to go, John. 45 seconds to go in the game.
He could still get it back, and Thames Valley will be thinking back to the semi-final when they were 12 points up, and they saw 11 of those points disappear in the last 54 seconds. So they've been here.
Well, there's one more for Ann Jamison. There's her second shot, misses. But Sheffield up with the rebound. And here's a long three-point effort. Missed shot from Vanessa Ellis. Chris Castle with the rebound, puts it in. That's a deficit to 6 points. 30 seconds to go.
14 points, Chris.
Julie Richardson with the ball to Tracy Killingly. Yeah, we're looking for that quick foul on Vanessa Ellis. Carol Paris will have a 1-and-1 here. Sheffield had to try to stop the clock, get possession back, and we have a timeout to Thames Valley. 20 seconds to go in the game. Thames Valley 60 points to 54. Let's see what Tracy Killingly has to say here.
Take them both, like 8 points, no problem. Now, you and me back, don't foul a three-point shooter. Learn from the Northampton experience, they're going to throw it up. Don't foul them. Get a hand in their face, as soon as they let it go, everybody's got a box. We don't want to get point possession of the ball and let them foul us. We've got to move and spread to each other and just keep passing the ball. Okay? Right? Score them or miss, you're back. Don't foul the shooters. As soon as they shoot, box out. We've lost possession twice down here, but don't let them both slay. Boxing out. Girls. Smell it, it's right there. Let's go. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. 1, 2, 3, D-Bay.
Excellent timeout from Killingly, explaining and reminding her team what happened against Northampton. And as they come back onto court, I really feel we should make mention of Julie Richardson, number 13. Done a tremendous job for Thames Valley in the backcourt. Their leading scorer, and she really has controlled the backcourt very well.
Yeah, 20 seconds just to go in the game. Carol Paris with a 1-and-1, misses the first. With a call from the referee there, though, doesn't matter, gives the ball to Sheffield. So we should see a three-point effort, I would imagine, John, coming up fairly quickly here.
They certainly need to get it away quickly. There's the young lady who could do it.
Yeah, so Lorraine Ellis misses that shot. Lynn Blanky with the ball, but gives it away to Lorraine Ellis under the backboard, who misses on her attempt but gets fouled, so she'll have 2 free throws.
2 to go.
As Coach Tracy Killingly said in the timeout, girls, you can smell it, and they certainly can now.
That's right. And you can't fault any of the Thames Valley players. They've all come through with sterling performances today, John. They've all played their role and done their job, and they're getting justifiable rewards here. 6 seconds to go. Lorraine Ellis with 2 free throws. Makes the first, 60-55. Second shot coming up.
A steal, a three-pointer, and a foul.
To 4 with 6 seconds on the clock. Out that pass.
Long pass from Tracy Killingly down to Julie Richardson. And here's Lynn Boenke. And Carol Paris. No good. Basket not good, but it doesn't matter. Thames Valley are the winners, 60 points to 56. They're the 1994 Budweiser champions. Great performance from the whole Thames Valley team. Commiserations to Sheffield and Betty Cadona. Going for the treble here in 1994, but just came up against a very strong and determined Thames Valley team.
You sometimes feel that a name is on a trophy, and I believe it was on the trophy for Thames Valley this year. They played very well against Birmingham and Northampton, and as you say, thoroughly deserve it.
And there's Tracy Killingly, the winning coach, player coach. Great performance from her. She's got to be very happy, and Ruth Smith, the game's MVP. So we can see the Thames Valley and their fans up there in the stands. Even though the men's team didn't make it here to Wembley, John, the women's team did, and they've come away with a major trophy. And on the floor, we've got Tracy Killingly and Ruth Smith with Estelle.
Ruth, well done. We just heard you've been named the most valuable player of the match. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Lovely, thank you very much. I really enjoyed the game. Brilliant.
Now, the game went really well, and you've managed to oust the champions.
So?
You managed to oust the champions there.
Oh, yes. Only go next year. That's all I can say.
Well, well done. We'll just have a word with the player and coach. Tracy, congratulations.
Thanks
You
very
must
much.
be very pleased.
I am. I'm not as tense as when we spoke at half-time. I'm much more relaxed now. Excellent, yeah, superb performance. Absolutely superb. The girls were brilliant.
Now, you met them in the championship 2 years ago.
Yes.
Finally, you've overcome them.
I think we beat them then as well, you'll find, actually. So I think we might be a bit of a bogey team for them. But it's been excellent. It's been a fabulous day, and the supporters have been great as well. It's been superb. And thank you as well for covering it.
Once again, congratulations.
Okay, thanks very much.
That's right, and again, congratulations to the Thames Valley team. Great performance. We'll be back after this break here at Wembley Arena.
You're watching Sky Sports.